All right, sis, we've been friends for how long, you think?
Longer than I care to admit. Now, from when we was like fresh out of high school.
Long time, yeah. And you know, I seriously, sis, I think we seriously need to look at investing more into our friendship. There's that new trend that's kind of been popping up lately.
What's the scoops, brother?
Okay, well, a small group of TikTok users has gone viral for sharing how they strengthen their relationships, even their friendships, by opening joint bank accounts.
What? What?
No, they have some evidence on how they became closer because they opened up joint bank accounts. And I'm thinking, I don't know, sis. I mean, you know, we've been friends a long time, but we never had a joint bank account.
I mean, but did they equally put it? I'm curious to know how this worked and how their friendship blossomed by holding. I mean, come on, we have husbands and wives who divorce because of these joint bank accounts, right? Because they're not equally putting in. You know, brother claims he's putting in $2 million, and the wife is just taking out the $2 million or whatever the case may be. So I'm curious to know how this is going to strengthen things.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be putting in $2 million into our joint account because, you know.
Well, then in that case, nah.
I'm going to be there one day and going to be gone the other day along with Lena Girl and all her belongings. What's the story? No, but seriously, to avoid, you know, dramas between the friends, because, you know, you got to have that that transparency and accountability. People are setting up, you know, they have apps now. They have all kinds of different things that can you do ping and stuff. If somebody takes out too much or whatever. But I don't know. It's just like, you know, we spend a lot of time together, so. And, you know, we have that, it's almost like we have a joint Venmo account.
We do. That same $25 has been passed back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, yeah.
Anyway, we can...
I think we're okay with that. Okay. Let's stop right there. I would prefer to put deposits into your emotional bank account by telling you good things about yourself.
Okay, when you can start that?
Let me think.
We've known each other a long time. That bank account is empty. Okay.
How long is this show? Nah, just kidding. I just joking. I have to admit, I think that's a dumb idea. But that's just me. Here's one that I might consider though: foraging for food.
Since you and I do that every day, we get the Enjoy snacks and the Diamond Bakery snacks or crackers. We got this.
No, brother. This is next level foraging. Okay. Like going back to the wakaiko, you know, just getting your hands inside the dirt.
Okay, what's the scoops?
Okay, well, people are actually going on foraging tours.
What?
Searching for wild mushrooms, identifying edible plants, shellfish, and seaweed, and it has grown incredibly popular in recent years.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, it sounds pretty scary because how you know you're really getting edible plants? I mean, we're talking mushrooms.
Well, that's why you go on these tours with experts. You don't just go out with Joe Blow who goes, oh, that look, oh no, you know, and then they start foaming at the mouth. No, these experts, they have knowledge and experience on you know, what happens out there, and they train novices like us on safe and sustainable practices. Yeah.
I need to see their degree before I go with them because, you know, this could be like a weekend hobby of sorts, and they're pretending like, you know, they know what they're doing.
Brother, you know, our kupuna used to do it, right?
Yeah.
They used to go out, they used to, my tutu actually used to gather limu, right around the corner of Makapu. That's where they used to get opihi, and, you know, so we come from that stock, right? We just don't do it anymore. I mean, if our kupuna can do it, you know?
No, but nowadays, we used to go into Times, you know what I mean?
Right, we forage at Costco. Costco hot dog.
All right, since we're being nostalgic of it, did you see that adults are being lured into buying toys again?
Brother, family show. What kind of toys we talking about?
Not that kind, sis. I'm talking about teddy bears.
Really? What's the scoops with this?
Well, you remember Build-A-Bear Workshop, yeah?
Yeah.
You can customize, design your own teddy bear, and then
no longer here in Hawaii.
Well, they put the heart inside, and you make the pledge and stuff like that. Well, the company has reported record revenue and growth over the past year as they focus on attracting adults by expanding its offerings and kind of tapping into that brand nostalgia.
Wow.
I mean, you think about it nowadays, like, you know, get Labubu. I mean, people want those little collectible things. So that's why Build-A-Bear has actually been, you know, showing some revenue growth. That's awesome.
That's excellent. I mean, you know, I think anything that'll help somebody make it through a tough time, whether you're a child or an adult, awesome.
me and Lena Girl are going to have about 80 bears to help us get you tough times.
Every day is a tough day here. No, I'm just joking. I love working with this guy.
I love working with her, and we love you. So, but in fact, let's throw it over to you. What's the screws? What do you think about all these things? Would you share an ATM or a bank account with a friend? Would you go foraging with that same friend?
Ding, ding, ding.
And would you go and buy one of those Build-A-Bears? I think that's cool. I like that.
Ding, ding.